Fat Joe is reeling in emotion, devastated by a loss that words can barely describe. The weight of grief has settled on his shoulders as he mourns the passing of his father, Ernesto Cartagena, a man whose presence in his life meant more than any accolade or achievement he has ever received. Though Fat Joe, born Joseph Antonio Cartagena, is a hip-hop legend known for his commanding presence in the music industry today, he is simply a son navigating an indescribable loss. On Wednesday, Joe took to social media to share his heartbreak with the world. His words were few but heavy, carrying the immense weight of sorrow that only those who have lost a parent can truly understand. He posted several never-before-seen family photos, offering fans an intimate glimpse into his life beyond the fame. Each image captured precious moments between father and son, snapshots of love, strength, and a lifetime of lessons imparted by a man who meant everything to him. One particular photo showed a young Joe sitting on his father's lap, a moment of pure joy and innocence. Another depicted Ernesto proudly standing beside his son during one of Joe's early performances, a testament to the unwavering support and pride he had for his son's achievements. To the world, Fat Joe is an unstoppable force in hip-hop, a Bronx-bred rapper whose name is synonymous with resilience, power, and success. But no matter how much he has achieved, nothing compares to the impact his father had on his life. In his autobiography, Joe spoke openly about his upbringing, describing himself as a tough, headstrong kid who often found himself on the wrong path. The Bronx in the 80s and 90s was no easy place to grow up, with crime and hardship looming at every corner. But through it all, Ernesto Cartagena stood firm, guiding his son with an unwavering hand and showing him that there was a better way. Ernesto Cartagena's life was a tapestry of resilience and determination. Born into a humble family, he learned the value of hard work and perseverance from an early age. His journey was marked by numerous challenges, but he faced each one with an unyielding spirit. He worked various jobs, often juggling multiple responsibilities to make ends meet. Despite the hardships, he never lost sight of his dream, to provide a better life for his family. His dedication to his loved ones was unwavering, and he instilled those same values in his children. Ernesto's life story became a source of inspiration for Joe, who saw firsthand the sacrifices his father made and the strength it took to overcome adversity. Joe often credited his father for shaping him into the man he became. Ernesto was the embodiment of hard work and discipline, a man who believed that success was earned through perseverance and grit. He worked tirelessly to provide for his family, instilling in his son the kind of work ethic that would later help him navigate the ruthless music industry. More than that, Ernesto was a man of honor, someone who lived with integrity and valued his family above all else. Those qualities left an indelible mark on Joe, influencing not only his career but the way he chose to live his life. Fat Joe has always carried his father's values with him, using his platform not just for personal success but for giving back to others. He has spoken about the importance of community, about lifting up those around him, and about making a difference in the world, all principles he learned from watching his father. Ernesto was known for his generosity, for the way he would help those in need without expecting anything in return. That same spirit lives on in Joe, who has dedicated himself to giving back, whether through charity work, mentorship, or simply being there for those who need him. Passing of Ernesto Cartagena is a loss that will be felt deeply, not just by Joe but by everyone who knew the man behind the legend. To lose a father is to lose a guiding light, a steady presence that has been there since birth. No matter how old we get, no matter how much we accomplish, we never stop needing our parents. Their wisdom, their love, and their support are irreplaceable. And now, as Fat Joe grapples with this unimaginable pain, he must find a way to carry on while honoring the legacy of the man who made him who he is. In the days and weeks ahead, Joe will undoubtedly reflect on the countless moments he shared with his father, the laughter, the lessons, the sacrifices Ernesto made for his family. And though the pain may never fully fade, he will find solace in knowing that his father's spirit will always be with him. Ernesto Cartagena may be gone, but his legacy lives on in the strength, kindness, and perseverance of his son. As the hip-hop community rallies around Fat Joe in support, it is clear that his father's influence extends far beyond their family. Fellow artists, friends, and fans have flooded social media with messages of condolence, offering their love and strength to the rapper in his time of mourning. This outpouring of support is a testament to the impact that Ernesto had, not just on his son but on everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. Messages poured in from all corners of the world, with people sharing their own stories of how Ernesto's values had influenced their lives. Artists who had collaborated with fatjoe over the years spoke of the wisdom and guidance they received from Ernesto, describing him as a father figure who always had time for a kind word or a piece of advice. For fatjoe, this loss is a profound one, but it is also a reminder of the love that will never fade. His father may no longer be physically present, but his spirit will forever remain a part of him. Through every achievement, every challenge, and every moment of joy, Joe will carry his father's memory with him, ensuring that Ernesto Cartagena's legacy endures for generations to come. In the days following his father's passing, Joe spent hours reflecting on the many lessons his father had taught him. He thought about the countless conversations they had, the moments of laughter, and the times when Ernesto's wisdom had guided him through difficult decisions. Joe recalled a particular evening when he was struggling to make a crucial career choice. Sitting at the kitchen table, Ernesto had listened patiently to his son's concerns before offering a piece of advice that would shape Joe's path for years to come. "Success isn't just about what you achieve, son. It's about the person you become along the way." These words had become a guiding principle for Joe, reminding him that his father's values were not just about hard work and success, but about integrity, compassion, and making a positive impact on the world. Ernesto's belief in the importance of character had influenced every aspect of Joe's life, from the way he conducted himself in the music industry to the way he treated those around him. It was a legacy of kindness and strength, a testament to the man who had raised him. As Joe navigated the difficult days ahead, he found solace in the support of his family and friends. His wife and children stood by him, offering their love and understanding as he mourned the loss of his father. They shared stories of Ernesto, recalling the times when he had been there for them, the advice he had given, and the love he had shown. These moments of remembrance became a source of comfort, a way to keep Ernesto's memory alive and honor the impact he had on their lives. In the hip-hop community, the response was overwhelming. Artists who had known Joe and his father came forward to offer their condolences, sharing their own memories of Ernesto and the influence he had on their lives. It was clear that Ernesto's legacy extended far beyond his immediate family, touching the lives of many who had the privilege of knowing him. His values, his wisdom, and his unwavering support had left an indelible mark on those who crossed his path. Fat Joe knew that his father's legacy was something to be cherished and celebrated. In the coming months, he planned to honor Ernesto's memory in various ways. He envisioned organizing charity events to support causes that were important to his father, creating mentorship programs to help young artists find their way in the music industry, and continuing the work that Ernesto had started, making a positive difference in the lives of others.